if pressure comes, don't hesitate. Like, you need to use your skills to get out of that problem and then play the ball. Yes! I play for the SoCal Blues, and I'm number 8, and I'm a forward. I want to be a pro soccer player.
Right, don't be slow to do that. You got to be reading those cues. Yeah, and back. Good. All right.
Good ball!
Supporters,
My professional career was a roller coaster start, to be honest. When I was getting recruited for college, there was no professional women's league in the US. And so at that time, you basically went to school, you get your degree, you hopefully win a championship, and then your career comes to an end.
I first met Jasmine when my parents decided to get like a meeting with her. I was really excited. The first call, I talked about how we talked about how what's it like being a female pro soccer player.
So right now we're just doing a little smile at the camera.
Hi, Jasmine.
How are you? How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm pretty busy. I am in the middle of packing up, getting ready to move out your way.
I have a lot of traveling questions and switching to from team to team. When you went to Australia, did you stay at a hotel with your team?
My first 3 years, I lived with host families, and they're amazing. I still keep in touch with them today.
Just being able to make sure that we do, just getting numbers for this will be our next thing.
That's going to be the premise for the whole session today, is possession but movement. No before you receive.
It helps me prepare for when I grow up. So it helps me become ready. Bing!
1v1! Do it, Meg!
Do you have anything you're really excited about coming up?
I'm really excited about State Cup this year. This game, I'm pretty excited because I really want to keep our championship. They want to beat us. So we go mean, vicious opponent, crush. You want to play slide?
Sure. Wait, like the number 5 game? No. Well, which one
Here,
is this?
I'll teach you. Okay. Cool. I want you guys to be really warmed up today.
Now here you need speed, you need strength, and you need skill. You've got to be aggressive in your mind, you've got to be mentally aggressive and physically strong. So mentally aggressive to win the ball on the ground and in the air. It's not like American football where we're going to do this play. You go left, you go right. No, it does. Here it's all up to you guys to figure it out.
Fifi!
I think soccer is just an incredible sport. It's the #1 sport in the world. It's diverse, inclusive. I feel like everybody has played it at some point in time. I think it's just exciting to see how many young girls of color love this sport. I've always felt a responsibility and I guess a passion to make sure that any young person of color knew that this game was also for them too.
Fifi.
It's just been really rewarding.
I learned from my mistakes, and it more makes it where it gives me a drive where I want to win a lot more now. If you know your best isn't good enough, do even better than your best. Find a new gear.
When the WPS had folded, that was kind of going to be the end of women's professional soccer in the U.S. And so for, I guess, less than a year later for them to pull together and, form the league. It was exciting. Like all of us got a second chance.
Number 3, midfielder, Jasmyne Spencer.
It's just incredible to see the growth, from that time to where we are today.
I mean, when I watch Angel City, it helps me learn. I recognize if they're not moving the ball fast enough, or if they should have done a skill, or if it was a hard tackle or a beautiful shot. It inspires me to do that as well.
There aren't too many other cities that have NWSL teams as big as LA. And so there are higher standards, there are higher stakes, there are bigger names involved, but it's exciting, It's what the sport should be about, it's what we all deserve. It's just, I think, a testament to the growth of women's soccer in the US. Hopefully, we are the first of our kind, but not the last. I think it's incredible. A lot of the younger players, this is their first experience with professional soccer, and they've only seen it from afar. And to be in an environment where they're constantly celebrated and treated as true professional athletes is huge. And it's how it should be, and it's just exciting that they'll never know anything less than that.
Being a pro soccer player, I think it's pretty confusing. Every time you go to a big game, do you ever get maybe a little bit nervous, or there's some way to prepare yourself to calm down?
Yeah, I still get nervous. And I think nerves are okay. It just means that you care.
I always think of it as when there's nerves, it just makes you know that you're getting ready for something that's important, and then you have to think of it as an adversity and overcome it.
Awesome. I love that.
I would consider myself very lucky to have made it, one, as a professional soccer player, and two, for having the length career I've been able to.
What does your go-to goal celebration look like?
It's pure joy. Couldn't tell you what it is. It's different every time, but I'm just so excited. I think as the league keeps growing and the sport keeps growing, there's going to be more and more opportunities for more kids to see their dreams come true.
Got it? You guys go ahead and play and I'll get
Come